This is an online open course in which you will learn innovative solutions in visual art sector during the pandemic based on success story, Luca's story, exploiting creativity to improve as an artist. This success story is based on storytelling and presented from the interviewee's point of view and his words. Let's start. My name is Luca, I'm 37, I'm from Palermo, Italy, but I have been living in London since January 2019. Since I was a child I have liked painting, both mural and on canvas, even graphic design. It all started with my passion for drawing. I have a degree in art history and a master in contemporary art history. For more than 10 years I've been also working as a graphic designer, even if I've never studied graphic design. I like it very much and today I also do a lot of digital drawing. London was a shock for me. In this city I felt so excited. That is a rare feeling, which led me to decide to move here. I couldn't leave London, so here I am again. After a post-lockdown break in Italy, I came back to London, where I work full-time and at the same time cultivate new experiences and dreams in the artistic field. After university, for several months, I did an internship in Palermo at Palazzo Riso, in the museum sector and specifically in contemporary art, which has always been my greatest interest. But at the same time, I was asked to contribute to other artistic works, mainly as a graphic designer. In that period, I created the catalogue of the A Sicilian Walk exhibition. After finishing my studies and internship, I had a chance to work as an artist and social worker in Zen 2, a disadvantaged neighborhood in Palermo, where I was in charge of painting a big wall, which was perfect to host a mural and getting the children of the neighborhood involved into my work. Back in the day, that was the time of my life when I started getting more and more passionate to street art, as well as it was the very start of my teaching as an artist and social worker to a group of kids attending a local social center. When still living in Palermo, I could grow as an artist and gain very rewarding experiences. Between July and September 2018, I had the chance to go to London as a volunteer for a local organization, which is when I realized I would move to London for good. And so did I, just a few months later. After moving to London, I started working as a stay-all-day art teacher in a Montessori nursery, where I used to lead various creative activities with the students. I enjoyed it a lot, but as the Montessori method is very specific and far from what I used to do as a street art teacher in my hometown, my career with them was actually very short. Then I got a job in a hip-hop pub. My colleagues were like a family to me, and here I used to work as a chef. However, in order to improve my working conditions, I had to change job again, and I started working as a kitchen team member within a company called Pret a Manger, a very popular cafe in the UK. Since I moved to London, while trying to make ends meet on an artistic level, I have had several work experiences, such as a month-long workshop on graffiti in an elementary school, where students could work on a big mural located in a playground. In London there are many work opportunities for artists, but the selection processes are very strict and take quite long. It can be hard sometimes, but I never give up and trying to work in arts. Before the pandemic in 2017, I worked on an important European project that had me in charge of making large-scale artwork that was meant to be displayed onto one of the busiest streets in my hometown center. On that occasion, I also designed the exhibition booklet. I'm so proud of that work. This was one of the most beautiful experiences of my life. It changed my life, the perception of how things work in other countries. I listened to the stories of migrants and refugees coming from very poor countries. It was very challenging and painful to listen to, but my responsibility was to transform the stories into artworks. I had to give back to these people what I was told. I cannot relive what I have been through. It was intense, one of the most intense experiences of my life. Art in itself is already an engaging fact and overwhelming, and this experience overwhelmed me like a wave. I felt small and full of responsibility while preparing so meaningful artworks. The pandemic has given me a lot of free time and many opportunities to dedicate myself to art. A lot of time to draw and be creative and innovative. A big challenge was to start using social media to show my artworks. I'm quite clumsy with social media, so a friend of mine helped me create my Instagram page. Today, I use my account on Instagram to promote my works. I used to show my portfolio. During the pandemic, I've learned that time is precious and that if we do not use it as much as possible to communicate ourselves, our art and our work, then it is a waste of time. I found myself having time, a lot of time, and I started developing new innovative ideas and doing what I love most, drawing and creative, while self-examining myself as an artist. I was wondering how I wanted my artworks to be seen, to rethink innovatively about the message I want to convey through art, how I want to pass it to others, and how I want to be recognized and perceived as an artist. It was an extremely self-questioning time. At the moment, I plan to keep drawing through illustration, putting together everything I like to do, drawing and becoming digital. It is great for me to work doing what I love to do, and it will be great if I could do it remotely. A very clever way to work nowadays. I would recommend those who wish to work in CCS to work according to their own skills, but also to the labor market needs. It is worth trying to succeed by focusing on your own resources and transforming them into a profession, but always keeping an eye on the job demands and on what professions are requested at the moment. Now, we invite you to the quiz section, where you will be able to check your obtained knowledge by answering 3 questions. Tick the correct answer. Whether you choose right or wrong, you will be given an explanation for the answer. That's all for this session. Thank you for your participation. Follow the program to learn more skills on competence, understanding of main components of innovation in CCS.